For seals, I would recommend anything that helps him keep his speed high, or Mythic Boost.
What?
Did anybody catch that? He called it Mythic Boost.
Yeah, I just heard that.
It's Mystic Boost.
Ooh.
Maddie.
Someone had a voiceover blip.
Maddie Treehouse. Oh no.
You want me to press buttons?
You are welcome to do so if you like.
All right, don't.
She's going for it. You only have one red, which is one potential Marth. But you have two potential Mariannes and two Gatekeepers.
Okay.
Just went, ooh, I don't remember the last time I emptied barracks.
We gonna have this issue again?
Potentially. We'll double check. We'll double check.
Okay.
Just to be safe. These guys are also going into the normal pool, by the way. If that, I don't know if that helps you at all. But.
I don't know what you mean by that. Just like I'll have another opportunity to get them?
So normal pool is when you're summoning on any banner, after this one leaves, mind you, they could just show up as a non-focus unit. As a 5-star, yeah. So like, when are we getting 4-star Brave Heroes? Am I right? Am I right, gamers? When are we getting that? I guess it's technically the GHB, but still.
I kind of miss the music. It seems quiet now.
It is a bop. The music is a bop. I'll be real. Pretty big fan.
You're just waiting for a Marth to pop up right now.
I think it would be really funny if it was. I would laugh. Oh no, 3-star. Roy? No. Selena. Close. Close. Aha! I knew it. I think you have enough to summon.
Okay.
Without hitting a cap before we spark.
Thank you for participating in my TED Talk.
I said I think. I don't know.
Okay.
So just, ooh.
Uh-oh.
Two possible Marths. Very exciting. Did the tips and trick video help you decide?
A little bit.
Are you literally just going by gut instinct still?
I mean, honestly, at first, Erica and what is her name? Marianne. When I think of Marianne, I think of Gilligan's Island, and that just makes me think that I'm really old. Not that I was alive during the release of that show.
No, she just had really uncool parents.
Nick at Night.
Hey, look, you got an Erica.
They played Gilligan's Island on Nick at Night. Now they play things like Full House, and I get sad because I was alive when they had that show up.
Oh, it's stuff that's newer than Full House, even.
I'm sure it is. Sure, it's like Hannah Montana or something.
No.
What?
There's like Young Sheldon and stuff on Nick at Night now.
That is true. That's not.
Isn't that wild?
That's not really like. Every time they had like a Nick at Night show, it was like something that was from the generation prior. I don't think Young Sheldon is like in that category.
Or maybe we're just that old.
They still have new episodes of that show.
They do. Yeah. It's pretty much anything they can buy for cheap.
And rerun?
Then, I think Scrubs was on there for a while too. Scrubs was my jam in college, by the way. Which it wasn't. It was like 5 seasons in by the time I actually started watching it. So I wasn't on board the original Scrubs bandwagon. But as soon as I found that, I was like, this is the greatest show of all time.
Now what do you want me to do?
You can just keep going.
Summon again?
Yeah. We'll take a barracks cleanup at some point in case we need to. But I'm not sure if we will or not. Margaret's here.
We haven't gotten anything good, Margaret. That's not fair.
It's not Marth, huh? How's that make you feel?
It's not any of them. Do we want to look at it? Why does this make me... It has like...
Those are bad stats, too. It's a bummer.
It has like some superhero vibes going on right now.
She's an idol. This is from Tokyo Mirage Sessions.
Oh.
Which is probably not something you're familiar with.
I just remember you talking about it, and I think you did a play.
I played it on stream.
Playthrough? Yeah.
Yep, sure did. Which 12 people watched. But those 12 people were so cultured, though. So proud of them. So I'm happy with it. I'm thinking about streaming Minecraft next weekend. No lie.
I'm thinking
No
about
cap.
streaming.
Oh yeah, what do you want to stream?
I was gonna stream trying out a new design platform and building some of your assets in it to see if you liked using the program, and then also doing more work on your website, like planning out the design and stuff.
Yeah, I kind of knew something was up because I got a Twitter DM this afternoon that said this screen name's not taken on YouTube, but I'd have to use this variation on Twitter. I was like, okay. Something's happening that I'm not privy to right now.
Well, if I don't think you're gonna want me to stream on your channel because
No.
it wouldn't be you and it wouldn't be the same content, so that wouldn't be good.
I mean, probably not.
And
I don't think so. I can get away with gaming sometimes, but I don't think.
let's design.
I don't think I could get away with like graphic design and makeup and
No, I'm not gonna be doing like
stuff
no.
that you would probably be live streaming.
Yeah.
So no. Chat and viewers are already very unforgiving when I don't stream Faye, to be perfectly blunt. But
We didn't get what we wanted.
we didn't. Are we back to
I don't.
what's our rate at?
How do you check that?
The button that says appearance rates.
Oh, I always just go look at the.
Oh, she set us back to 0. That sucks.
Do I keep going?
Yeah.
Okay.
You have 2 more free polls alone. So you can spark and get a guaranteed unit at 40 summons. You're at 16.
Okay.
So you're like, after the circle, you'll be halfway there. Which seems like a lot. And it is a lot. But usually Choose Your Legends units are pretty good at like meta defining. Or if you're Brave Ike, you withstand the test of time. And then you also get a Resplendent. That's one of the reasons I was confused why people were like, yeah, but Marianne's not as good as she could be. Well, fam, buffs exist though. So like just give it some time, you know what I mean? 3 years from now you could have a Resplendent Brave Marianne with a weapon refine. Which would be kinda ridiculous.
At some point, I will need to leave stream because I have freelance work to do.
Do you?
Yeah, I gotta make a brochure
That's good.
with some tables.
Because I need bottle money for Genshin Impact.
Okay.
So charge them extra. Unless they're watching the stream, in which case we don't do that. We're professional.
No, I don't even know if he would know what a stream is. He seemed very, very non-technological.
Maybe you could talk to him about it and be like, "Hey, have you guys considered this?"
I'm not remember when we were in the post office, not the post office, but the UPS store, and you're like, tell her to sub.
Oh yeah, and that didn't work.
It's also the girl that messed up our order.
Oh yeah, okay. So chat, I will tell this story because it's actually pretty hilarious. Which it got resolved, by the way.
I'm glad.
All fees waived.
Waived.
Wow. Because when you correct things to be the proper estimated like value, surprise, surprise, there's not $1,500 worth of back fee. All right. So you guys remember like a week ago ish, 2 weeks ago? I think it was actually last Wednesday's stream.
No.
Where you dropped something off at UPS, and Jenna was in chat asking me questions because I left my phone in the living room, and I didn't have it on me. So she got on YouTube, got into my chat, and was like, "Hey,
Are you seeing this?
Yeah, it's a lot of Marth. It's a lot of good Marth potential right there. But there's a gatekeeper too, so
Okay.
it's good for you.
Yes.
So Jen was asking me, like what the value was and
how
yada
many
yada, right?
cards?
So I'm trying to send Conrad Kaijusery, know him, love him, friend of the channel, and I was trying to send him some Cypher cards to help him complete his collection. Because we're buds. He was one of the last people I saw in real life at a convention, Katsucon, in February 2020 before the world shut down. And I was like, dude, I can hook you up. Just like don't buy common singles. That's crazy. Don't do that. Because they charge a lot for that. Oh, what do you think that is?
Is this that one that you? No, this is Tiki. Why? Did she also affect my pull rate?
No, she doesn't.
Okay.
No, 4-star specials don't do that.
That's a 5-star though.
Right. I totally understand the confusion, yeah. But that is what they're called.
Okay.
Alright, so Jenna was sending it out and they were gonna charge us like $100 and some odd to ship, a little 5x7 bubble mailer. Wow.
Is this an...
Now, I'm just going to make a point in saying in the summon video, I got called out for being salty about 4-star specials and how I should just be grateful for whatever I get. They were trying to make the comparison I made to Marianne fans being upset about Marianne's kit.
I'm pulling out a banner for the banner units, not for other units.
Right, I understand. I understand. Your feeling is well understood and justified. I understand.
I feel like if they wanted you to be happy about this, they should also include them in some way on the banner. Like, these units also might be in this, blah, blah, blah. Like, they don't do that, so I'm not expecting to get them.
Yeah, I think the free-to-play account's cursed, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be honest. Oh, we already have a Tiki. At least we have a new look.
Should I have looked at their stats?
No. Okay. We don't care. Alright, so anywho, Jenna went to go send them out. They were going to charge us like $100 or something crazy. And Jenna's like, well, we did the thing online and it said it would be like about 30. I'll just go print that and bring it back. Makes perfect sense. And it's exactly what I would have said. But then she magically found a button that was about $30 to ship it. And wow. How do you feel right now? How do you feel about this right now? I'm just curious.
I mean, at this point, I would have been happy with a Marth, but I'm... Okay, there's a lot of, like... Okay, you call these four-star specials.
Yeah.
There's 3 of them in this that have, like... Okay.
That are useless.
It's like
They're
having...
useless.
It's like having a party... and inviting a number of people, and you only make food enough for a number of people, and then all of the people just like bring a friend.
I thought you were going somewhere different with that analogy. I thought you were going to be like, it's like a party, right? And you invite these people, but then people you don't like show up instead. Which is kind of what 4-star specials are, honestly. Unless they're good, right? There can be good 4-star specials.
I mean, that was probably a better analogy, but I'm just saying.
We didn't really get any of those.
The people I wanted at my party aren't here, and I'm kind of mad about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, understandable.
And
your feelings are justified.
Do I keep going?
Yeah, you keep going.
Okay.
Are you scared? You're like,
I just don't know.
You're so afraid.
I don't want to keep spending orbs or whatever. Like, I figure we don't have any more tickets. We went through our tickets, right?
We did, yes.
Okay.
No.
So if you are like, hey, don't spend any more orbs, just let me know, because I'll just keep doing this, I guess.
Yeah, just keep going. We have to at least get one.
Okay, I'm going for the red now because it's the one I don't want to.
It's cursed. Well, you're excited to pull the one you don't want?
My thinking is if I click the red one earlier in the circle, that it's the least likely to have the better odds.
That's not how it works. No. The second that they're generated on the screen, what's behind
odds.
Them already has been chosen.
It's the same. Oh.
Yeah. So
well,
upon screen boot up, this Katria was this Shana was always back
maybe in
there.
my mind it makes sense, and it's not reality though. It makes me feel better.
Could be a gatekeeper. Green has good odds, by the way.
Okay.
Anyway, UPS story. I'm going to try and actually finish it. So
she found the button.
She found the button.
Yeah.
She ships it. Asks Jenna a bunch of questions. Great. So it's going for like a week. Kai gets the invoice, which I was like, that's weird. There's an invoice. It's going to cost him $140 to receive the package after taxes and basically just, you know,
what is it, the brokerage fees?
Brokerage fees, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm like, that shouldn't be the case. And he looks and he's like, did you value the package at $1,800? And I said, no. We said like 15, 20, 50 max. And he's like, well, they're basing all this stuff off of like an $1,800 charge. I was like,
value.
Interesting. So I spend about an hour on the phone with UPS International Customs, and they're basically like, well, the franchise that you ship it from basically can do whatever they want. And UPS has no like standard rules that the franchises have to follow. And I'm like, cool. So they can just screw over customers with like your name and you guys are good with that. Okay, awesome. All right. Brand ownership means nothing to UPS, evidently. Cool. And she was like, there's nothing I can do. I can send you over to customs. I was like, great. Send me over to customs. So I get on the phone with customs, right? And it's like 10 o'clock at night. Calling Canada on like, you know, a Friday like you do, right?
I don't think it was customs you called. I'm pretty sure it was the brokerage for like area of the business.
Can I finish the story?
Yeah, keep
Can
going.
I just finish this godforsaken story?
You had a detail wrong. Hey, look, it's Roy.
Don't get married. Okay, so anyway, wow, that's a lot. 3 stars. Anyway, point being, spent the whole time on the phone, yada yada. Got passed off to whoever in Canada, and they were like, oh yeah, they wrote the value down wrong. They wrote it at $1,500, and I was like, another off focus. Fun. Cool. How you feel about that? At least it's Ruptured Sky. That could be worse. Distant counter Ruptured Sky fire. So, God, I hate this story. All right, so I call him. There's like a wind tunnel with him the entire time. So I don't know where he's actually at, but he like rushed me off the phone. He's like, I'm going to send you an updated form. Get the form back to me, and then I'll update it. Okay, bye. And that's literally how the conversation went. He just like hung up the phone on me. I was like, oh, cool. And yeah, so I didn't get anywhere with that. So I sent an email and then called the franchise the next day. What the person behind the counter had done was, instead of mark a batch of 30 cards worth $50 total, they marked 30 single cards worth $50 each, making the total value of the package $1,500, which in Canadian is $1,800. So I was like, that's so funny. You guys messed this up royally. Now fix it. And they were like, yep, we'll do that. We'll send out a thing, blah, blah, blah. And so for the last 2 days, they've been trying to like make, follow-up sends and things. And they like, Conrad just keeps rejecting the package because I'm like, don't pay the $140. Like, we'll get this straightened out. I was also secretly just going to pay it and not tell him, but he told me not to. But I was going to do it anyway because I just wanted to be done with this. I have a theory, and that theory is, if I am upset enough, I'm just going to throw money at the problem until it goes away. And that's what I was prepared to do here. Luckily, I didn't have to, which is nice. So this morning, evidently, everything magically clicked. I sent a very... I described it to Conrad as being a very Karen-level email to the franchise owner, who I talked to and who I've been in emails with, and yeah. So evidently everything got fixed. They adjusted the value, and now there's no fees associated whatsoever, and so we didn't have to pay anything. I was like, great.
So, do you think that the franchise owner just paid the fee to make it go through?
I don't know, but I'm not gonna lie. The email I sent included the link to pay it and highly suggested they do something to fix it. So it's very possible that they could have. I have not gotten a response yet, but it's fixed evidently. So I don't know what happened. But today was the final attempt, and then after that, they were either going to abandon it or send it back. Nobody knew.
But if they send it back, they would have had to pay another fee because it was crossing a border, even the Canadian one.
Right. And the franchise is responsible for that because we didn't pay for it expressly like they wanted us to, which is why it was over $100 initially. So I don't know if they just paid for it to be done with it because they were going to have to pay for it to get it back here. I'm not really sure what they did. Or maybe it genuinely did get fixed. I'm not sure.
I thought even if it got fixed, there was still going to be a brokerage fee and taxes.
Right.
But it would have been significantly less than
based on $50 instead of $1,800.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. So you went 40 summons and did not get any focus units. How do you feel about that?
Bad.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Respect.
Now it makes my decision on which one to actually get, like the free one.
Right.
Kind of hard. Okay, summon.
So it doesn't really matter.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can pick two.
You can pick one on two different screens.
Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna go. The chat wanted Erica. You're telling me that Erica's probably very helpful. I'm gonna do Erica on this one.
Sure. I know, they make you confirm it.
So you don't accidentally.
just to really drive it home. You got an Erica. How do you feel about that?
It's nice, but it's not as nice as if I would have drawn it.
Actually gotten something?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we get to close that, click on her. Did we already see her stuff?
Yes.
Okay. I always want to try and make
well,
sure.
Okay, so when you get a free one like that,
it pops it up.
The stats are always neutral.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah. So here's something fun you can do. You have 5 orbs. You have 6 orbs technically.
So
do you want to go in for a single summon real quick and just YOLO?
Okay.
And see if you get something?
Let's try it.
Because the odds of this happening would be pretty hilarious, not gonna lie. So you could get a green gatekeeper. That option does exist here.
If we get, you're saying
bottom
green was
left,
probably the easiest.
Green has the highest odds. Yes,
so
correct.
if we get gatekeeper here, then I don't have to choose between anyone.
Right.
And that would be the ultimate win. No!
You got another off focus unit. That's actually hilarious, dude.
This is definitely getting clipped, right?
Jill's really good though, for sure.
Stats
Stats maybe not so much, but Jill is still pretty solid, yeah.
She is pink.
So here's the breakdown, right?
Yeah. Can I do another one or not?
You don't have enough now. It was a single YOLO. I know. It's unfortunate. The funny thing is that you have a 3.25% chance to get a focus unit or just a normal 5-star. And every single time you've lost that 50-50. 41 summons deep. You lost the 50-50 every single time.
Well, here's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping that
Which
because,
is really funny.
sometimes there's like serendipity in life where you have bad luck in one place and you have good luck in another place.
That ball banner is going to be lit, chat. Genshin Impact, here we come.
I'm hoping I had bad luck on Faye today, but I have good luck on getting a second interview.
Sure. It doesn't really counter itself because when we summoned on the Hero Fest banner, it was also garbage.
Yeah,
I did a whole video.
I haven't had good odds. We lost a lot of that footage of the one we did before. Did we get anything
the
good
summer
on
banner?
that? Yeah.
Yeah, we killed it on the summer banner.
Yeah.
Every
okay.
banner since then has been garbage though.
Okay.
So if you go to the left, nope, that's the right.
right.
Yep, there you go. I will make this my final point to you. If you had not taken your free pick as Erica right here, as initially, right?
Yeah.
I was gonna spark for Erica because I thought she was the most beneficial to the account.
Okay.
So, with that in mind, I know you hate Marth.
Other way around.
You already got Erica.
Okay.
Gatekeeper and Marianne. You pick whoever you'd rather.
Which one's easier to get, like, in theory, as an off-focus unit?
Green. So Gatekeeper.
So
I just told you all that.
That's what I thought.
Okay.
So I'm thinking to go for Marianne because she might be harder to get as an off-focus unit. But I also kind of want Gatekeeper if I'm thinking about just, like, the novelty of picking one over the other. Because I'm never guaranteed the one that I want, apparently.
Well, unless you spark again, which I could do. There are enough orbs on this account which we could spend an entire stream grinding.
Always choose your favorite.
We could very easily grind and spark again before this banner ends. Easily do that. To be clear. So it's genuinely just a gut call that you can make. I'm not going to be upset one way or another. Whatever you want to do, or you can just pick. It's up to you. She's not saying who she's picking. She's just going for it. I think. Is that what's happening here? Wow. Oh, okay. She forgot about the confirmation screen.
So
forgot about the confirmation screen.
My thinking is I wanted him anyway, and I would feel sad if I didn't get him.
Okay.
So even though I like Marianne and I wish that we could have gotten her today, I feel like I wouldn't necessarily feel as sad about not getting her, even though I really do like her. But I think Gatekeeper is so kind of unique that I feel like I wanted him on the account.
Interesting. I honestly thought you were going to go Marianne. I genuinely thought you were going to go Marianne.
What a Chad move.
That was pretty Chad. That's maybe the most Sigma thing I've ever seen you do. True story.